Okay, I'll show you why. Number one, this is that uh, Texas deal I had sized at 8 inches. I can size it any size I want to. Real easily, I could go to 12 inches or whatever. It's not exactly square, but you can see how that works. But what I was talking about, the letters are really crappy. Like somebody scanned this from something that probably was glossy or something. So I would have to come in here, and I don't like how some of this goofy stuff like that is. I could just delete that out and kind of straighten up some of these lines like that. I could just, I don't know, let's try to delete these sections like this and then join those back together maybe. So just for instance, that didn't work. Hope it didn't mess up something. And then make sure that's joined back, and that's okay. So see, just little ways of fixing things. I can come in here and remove that the same way. Look, there's little goofy spots everywhere in this. This is things that most people don't care about, but you see how many little spots there are that makes, those are cuts that it's going to make. Most people don't even understand how the machines work, so uh, they don't care about that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah, I need to come in here and work on the file. But yeah, as far as what size this is, I can make it any size we want. I can put this on any background I want. I drew this little outline around it just to have something to cut it out. But, normally that wouldn't be there. But then you can't cut all this out. So that's why I put that in there. Same way, I don't like this. This is trying to follow this because it's an outline. Of course, you could make a square or anything else to put this on. I could machine some dowels into it and or anything to glue into the back of it, or there's a lot of different things we could do here. But this is the problems here that I don't care for is you need to go in here and fix a bunch of stuff that shouldn't even be like that. And they sell these, most people buy these Etsy files, and I've never yet, as far as I remember, ever seen one that was very good. They always have these issues like this that, yeah, you really just need to come in here and work on them and just get rid of stuff that's, oh, that's not working good. See, there's something going on that has an open in it, so it's not wanting me to trim that out. So the best way is just to come in here and kind of do like I just did a minute ago and delete sections out of this like that. And see, that got rid of some other crap, which is fine, but I'll just have to draw things back in here that may not be perfect, but it's going to look better than it did. So I didn't do that right. But yeah, that's how you, there's tools in here to, I don't always do a lot of this here lately, but you can join things. Maybe that did that. I didn't pay attention to what I just did. Let's look at that. I guess it joined it back, didn't it? So yeah, that's kind of how you do. And it's just a horrible shape in general. So I'm not satisfied with it, but most people don't look at things that closely. It's supposed to be a signature, I guess. So it's really not anything that matters that much. You know, that's just kind of how you go in and fix things. It's just by kind of delete things out of here, and there's a lot of different ways of doing this. I'm definitely no expert in this. I've just done this kind of work for quite a while on my out here in my hobby shop, and a little bit of professional stuff. I mean, for a job, but I would definitely want to connect those somehow. Um, like we did a minute ago, that should curve into that a little smoother as far as I'm concerned, but I'm not sure how to do that. I'd have to play with it, but that says join with a smooth vector, and that don't look very good there, so I would have to mess with that a little while. Stupid stuff like insert a point, and I don't know, it's just not that great, but it's better than it was, no matter what you do here. See, there's overlapping junk there that ain't right. So, I don't know for sure how to fix that. I'll have to work on that, but it's hard to do this kind of work when you're a redneck like me. So, somehow you got to get away from that extra squiggly that keeps being there. And I'm zoomed in really big, so honestly, you'd never see that. That's probably less than a tenth of a thousandth right in here. But, I could try to trim that, but I can't. So, yeah, that's kind of how that works. So, the way I would probably do is insert a point somewhere on both sides of that, something like this. Get rid of everything in between. Where everything is, and then just draw a line back in there and join everything back together. And see, that's not joined, so I have a tool right there that says join. It's got two opens. Join that. And now let's zoom out and look at it. It's a little cleaner and it's all joined. So that, I mean, just stuff like that, you can fix files good enough that most people wouldn't care. I'm a weirdo with OCD, you might say, and so I don't like that stuff. So anyway, yeah, you'll see this same file on t-shirts and everything else online and for sale, I've noticed, with these same terrible errors in them that most people don't even know, wouldn't have a clue how to fix them to start with. So that's about it, Mike. Hope that helps answer some of your questions. Holler at me anytime. Email me at larrytech54@gmail.com if you ever want to.